Oh, good question. Well, when I first came onto these films, I was always sort of told that Newt was going to be our conduit into the Dumbledore Grindelwald story. So what I love about what Newt's sort of role in this is that he's gone from being Dumbledore's student to now being a kind of, almost like a brother figure. He has great love for him, and he trusts him implicitly, even when he's sent off to do missions that he fundamentally has no idea what's coming.
It's so exciting to join the Wizarding World for the first time. I have been reading those books since I was in the 3rd grade, and they just mean a lot to me. I like how cozy the world is. I like how they make me feel. I love that we're watching, these magical and non-magical human beings make choices about the life they want to live, what's right and wrong, friendship, love, betrayal, and dealing with death as well. So I was really excited to be a part of this world. I remember just like literally screaming and dancing when I found out I could be in it. Oh, yes. Yes, that goes with me wherever I go. I feel like I had so much fun bringing like warmth to Lally. I think she is a naturally, she's a teacher at the North American School of Ilvermorny, and she teaches charms, and I think she's a good teacher, and the students like her. I was really excited to bring warmth and a wittiness to her.
And great humor.
Oh,
I mean,
thank you.
You make me howl in the movie.
Oh, thank you so much.
There were many moments on this film in which I corpse, when you laugh at inappropriate moments is something that I struggle from. And Jessica made me corpse.
Yeah,
endlessly.
I feel like I had so many scenes with you and Dan Fogler and Callum Turner, and I feel like I have such good memories of us just laughing a lot. We had a lot of fun. Because they're long hours, they're long days. I think the shoot took like 6 or 7 months. Yeah. We were in the middle of the height of the pandemic here in the UK, and it was, this real bonding experience. But it was really fun to film.
At the beginning of this movie, the world is in chaos, and Tina has, as you saw at the end of the last movie, has become really quite an important figure in as an aura in the States. So she's off doing her thing. And Newt is sent off on his mission. So it's kind of like they're separated almost by war or by tension. But the love is there, and the love is strong. I adore Tina as a character, and I adore Katherine. Yeah. And I was sad that in this movie I didn't get to work with her as much.
And even my character, Lally, Tina was one of her best friends at school. Yeah. And Queenie was younger, but they all grew up knowing each other. So. But
it was amazing when Katherine came to set. The stories are depicted by Joe and Steve and David, our director. But I'm hoping that in the future, I love that don't want to give a spoiler, but last scene. And I'm hoping that that we'll get to see more of Newt and Tina's relationship, because it's close to my heart.
I think Tina and Lally's relationship is pretty juicy. So yes, I do know that for a fact. I cannot spoil anything, but I want to see them together a lot, together a lot.
A lot.
I don't know why I did that.
A lot.
Together a lot. I don't know why I did that. Sorry.
Let me tell you the story.
That's kind of some shade a little bit.
So the story is we were all shooting in Leavesden in London, in Watford. And I went to the gym one morning, very early in the morning, and I saw this guy with his trainer with a ponytail, sweating, massive guy, just doing these stunts and pummeling the hell out of it. Now, I find gyms quite intimidating places at the best of times.
I did not go there.
So I saw this guy, and I sort of went into the corner, and I sat doing my sort of crap little sit-ups, whatever. And then after about an hour, this guy took a pause, and I looked up, and he looked at me. And I looked at him, and I was like, Rob. He went, yeah, hi Eddie. And he said, I said hi when you came in. I was like, oh, so I saw that someone said hi, but I did not recognize him. He was looking absolutely stacked and ripped, and I was blown away by how he physically changed. But it then transpired about 2 days later that one of the producers came and knocked on my door and was like, so I hear you were in the gym with Rob Pattinson. I was like, yeah. He goes, so Rob's got COVID, so we now have to test to see whether you've got COVID.
Oh, no.
But fortunately, I didn't catch COVID from Rob, but and he was fine. But
What
he did.
What I don't like about that story
Yeah.
is the hour in between him thinking he said hi and you just went to go do sit-ups.
I mean, an hour
and he
was
thought
the
that you didn't hear. Like
know.
he thought, like
And
what
this
was
is like
what was happening?
An old pal, and I think he thought that I'd thrown like serious shit. I'd gone morning.
I don't like that hour that he was like thinking that you. I don't like that miscommunication.
Yeah.
That concerns me.
Anyway, fortunately, Newt doesn't have to be
Jacked.
Yeah.
Do you think he trained better than you?
Yeah, definitely. But he's playing Batman. I'm playing Newt. Like Newt is like skinny and scrawny. Batman is not skinny and scrawny.